Yo, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. I'm slick with it. Yes, I'm so slick with it. Yes, I'm so slick with them kicks. Hey. Let's see how we start this one over here, people. Okay. You know how I do with the sneakers I represent. When I show a man flashing that Nike AlphaFly next percent. Hey. Okay. So yeah, people, what's going on? It's been a while. Slick with the kicks over here. Pretty much vlogging. My bad. The camera's jumping everywhere. I got the setup over here. A little bit. Yeah, it's still wobbling everywhere and stuff. But let's not pay attention to that. Let's pretty much go with what we pretty much came here for. Yeah, been a while. You know, it's I've been out and about. Still here in the island, Puerto Rico. You know, trying to live it and. Just back over here with my family and all that stuff. And so yeah, I know it's been out that I know I haven't put any videos out and all that stuff. You know, just taking care of stuff, you know, personal stuff, and going all out and about, doing whichever's and whatever. But yeah, back with sneakers. You know, I mean, never gonna give up on that. You know, the love for it started, the bug hit, that sneaker bug. You know how it went from pretty much the journey. The journey's right here on the channel. Just go ahead and watch it all. And most definitely, let's get with what we got in for today. And definitely a very special one right here. This one really hit the heart the way it should have. So the story. So I got here in the island. You know, got to get out and pretty much do what I have to do. Pretty much get some income going in and all that. I was gonna try for you know, reselling and everything, and I went out, started meeting people, going to stores and everything. Everybody was like, hell no, we're not gonna do it. We don't I guess, I don't know, we don't trust you, or resellers wanting to buy from resellers. It really doesn't happen like that over here. It's there's a lot of how can you say, pretty much not envy or something like that, but a lot of pride, man. You know, there's a lot of pride involved and all that stuff and whatever. But I'm really not gonna get into pretty much who's better than who and all this and what and who has what and all this. I don't know, just the crazy stuff. But let's get with what we got into. And so yeah, pretty much I had to go get a job and everything, and stuck into sneakers. Went to one of the malls over here. Pretty much I went to, you know, just your basic job searching sites and all that stuff, and I applied for one, and yeah, I got the call back and everything. And then when I went to pretty much where it is, the store, you know, the mall and all that stuff, one of the nicest malls over here in the island, at least over here for the city, San Juan and all that stuff. You know, I went in and I caught the NBs, the New Balances 550s in one of the stores over there. That's pretty much the store there where I was trying to get to. I think I mentioned in one of the videos, so I'll just say it. It was over in Novus. Very nice people and everything, but you know, it's all pecking order and all that stuff. You know, for hiring people and pretty much all the other whatevers. So then I went to another store in the mall. I applied for. They gave me the call back. Went to the store and. So they gave me the job and everything. A shoe store. It's a running shoe store. Got pretty much everywhere involved with the shoes and everything. I've ran before. I do running. You know, just to keep active and all that stuff. You know, I did it for a long time and then I stopped. You know, just wanting to get into other stuff. You know, keeping active and whatever. And but nothing. So they gave me the opportunity up in this store, and I'll mention it here in a little bit. So. Yeah, I just went in it, started working. They gave me the opportunity. I was like, hell yeah, no problem. And my boss, when I went in there, one of the first things that I told him was, you know, I'm sneakerheading, you know. I'm a sneakerhead, so pretty much I already knew what was the epitome of running sneakers, you know. And there's a lot of really good ones. A lot of, like, really nice ones, you know. Nothing crazy. Well, yeah, crazy stuff. That people know is hype. There's hype in running sneakers. It's not just J's, Jordans, Dunks, 550s, New Balances, you know, 992s or 990s. Or not. There's hype in other sort of other stuff, you know, out of like basketball shoes and all that stuff and whatever. So went into the store and everything. The first thing that I told, that I asked my boss was, hey, yo, where's the next percents? What's going on with that? He's like, oh man, like yeah, I mean, we should get him. It's all like pretty much we don't know. We get him when we get him, if we get him. So then probably like about 2 weeks passed after that, you know, from when I got hired. And then he was like, hey, yo, come over here. I got to show you something. So he showed me the next percents. It was a female's ones, but it was the next percent, but it wasn't the hype one. It wasn't that AlphaFly pretty much hype one. It was a female's ones and everything. I was like, oh man, we got the next percents over here. He's like, yeah. So there's a good chance that we might get the actual, you know, the big deal, the big dog for the next percent. So probably like about another 2 weeks passed and everything. He called me back to the back and he was like, hey, yo, what size are you? And I'm like, 9.5. What's going on? He's like, oh, man. So we went to the back and he showed me what we pretty much got. Thank you, Fit to Run. I work over here. Thank you so much for the opportunity for the homie. So he was like, hey, yo, we got something in your size, and it's pretty much what you've been asking for. And that was like 2 weeks after the first AlphaFlies, the women's ones, or pretty much next percents, because those don't have the carbon plate. So, man, this is crazy. This is hype right here. So 2 weeks after that, probably a week and a half, 2 weeks after that, hey, yo, we got him in. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to give you the chance, you know, I'll wait. I'm not going to rush on anything. Probably like another week and a half, 2 weeks passed, and I was like, listen, I was telling my boss and everything. I was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger on this one. I'm gonna do it. He's like, whenever you do it. But I was waiting for him to get his pair, but he didn't win for his. He's gonna run a marathon over here. I think he's on his way out, like pretty much in a couple of days. He's gonna go run the London Marathon. Very good luck for him. Hopefully he makes it in pretty good timing and everything. You know, he's gonna be competing with crazies, with a bunch of, like, you know, marathon runners and all that stuff. But want to show you mines. He gave me the chance. I told him, listen, it's time for. So what's time for? I did it in that timing. So I wanted to wait for him. He got himself some New Balances, carbon plate ones. He got a New Balance one, so pretty much cool, no problem. And there's a lot of hype in this store. Up in Fit to Run. Up in the Mall San Juan, fuck it. But okay, I'm not gonna medicate on this one though, because I just don't. I want to be clear-minded as possible. You know, I always medicate, but you know, I don't want to not show unprofessionalism or something like that in case somebody sees. Not that I'm unprofessional. They know they love me up in the store and everything, and I don't want to brag or nothing like that. But I pull my weight, no problem. So pretty much I pulled the trigger on pretty much the hypest shoe in running. For running shoes, this is where the hype is. Let's show the Nike Air Zoom AlphaFly next percent. Check out that price, man. This is more expensive than a freaking phone posit. And when it gets to the taxes and everything, you know, being in a fancy ass mall and everything, yeah, it pushes you. It's kind of like resale price when you buy it retail. When you buy it up in this mall, you know, it's crazy. A lot of people go over there. It's like, yo, the taxes are crazy over here just in this mall. But it's the fancy mall. Louis Vuittons everywhere, Coach bags and Ferragamos and all that. So they have to put the taxes in there. It's not just for us. It's for people coming out, coming from outside, coming in, tourists and all that stuff. Everybody shops. Don't worry about it. Got it right here. Let's check out the details in the box. Boom, the swoosh going all around. Air Zoom on the sole. You got your Nike swoosh right there. A little track running on the track. Little flag, checker flag. This pretty much just tells you it can be for track. It could be for marathon running. And I got my plans on this one right here. I'm not just gonna keep them in the box, you know, like I have a bunch of my J's, Dunks, and whatever others, you know. I'm trying to keep them, I take them out, you know. I resold a couple of them, cool. That was one of the goals. But, you know, people over here got a little bit, you know, different stories or whatever. But I managed to sell a couple of them. So this one right here, you can see it's got kind of like the timing print. Taking the time over here, clock. See if you can kind of see it real good over there. Like, tap on that on the stopwatch and just let them run. Enough talking. Let's get with it. Listen, when I went into the bag to get this shoe, I wanted to pick the nicest one. There was a couple of 9.5, so I wanted to pick the nicest one, but you really can't even go for that. It's when you get what you get. So you get a bag, nice bag, put anything in, put the shoes in. I'm not going to use this bag for just whatever, you know. So everything's going to stay with the shoes. Boom, air, zoom, zoom, airs. Right here on the nice little gym bag, you can call it. Man, this smells like crispy. The print on the paper, yeah, you can kind of see some colors there. Running racing colors right there. The print says Zoom all over. Maybe you can see it, probably not. We'll get with it. Let's get the right one over here. I think the right one. They all look like, okay, you're yeah, let's go with this one over here. This is oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nike Air Zoom AlphaFly Next Percents. There's some Vaporflies out there and all that, but this is cream of the crop. This over here weighs absolutely nothing. This is a featherweight in boxing, referring to fighting or something like that. It's fighting terms or whatever. I don't even know why, because well, I'm a boxing fan and all that stuff and whatever, but this is probably the lightest shoe, as in weight wise, out there in the market. The most hypest ones. I think the story was that Nike, oh man, okay, getting the low bats. I'm getting the low battery already. So Nike just went for it. They went for the story was that they went for a marathon. They put it in without the marathons consent. Pretty much, they didn't know. They just put a carbon plate inside the shoe. There's the plate right here. Probably the light. I always got a problem with the lighting, right? So it's in there, foamy. It says fly plate in there. Yeah, there you go, fly plate. That's the plate right there, that carbon fiber plate. The dude that was running, I forgot his name and everything. I got to get a little bit more into the educational wise for this shoe and everything. But the story was that the guy won the marathon or something like that in a shoe that was not, you know, for the in consent with the marathon or whatever. When they ran, the dude won by hella miles or something like that, or hella time. And when they found out that they had a carbon plate in it, they pretty much disqualified the dude. It's like, nah, man, you can't do that. And then I guess Nike didn't get in trouble or nothing like that, but they just wanted to pretty much they wanted to make the next best thing in running shoe, you know. And then from then on, I guess all the other shoe brands, running shoe brands, New Balances and Asics and pretty much a bunch of other ones, even on running or on cloud. There's a really nice hype one right now in running shoes, because now they're usually for casual wear and all that stuff. They got nice colors and all that stuff going out. Roger Federer is in that one and all that. He was before on Nike, then he went to over there, you know, just for the lasting moments of his career. Boom, got this Zoom X. This is so, got the shock absorbers over here. Boom, Air Zoom right there. It's so light. Oh man, it smells. It smells like Jordan, like a Jordan 1 or something, or like a Jordan shoe. It's so crispy, so nice. Right there, it's telling us manufactured in the lab, or measured in the lab, verified by world-class runners, Nike Running. And the swoosh right there. I reached hype in running shoes, and I'm not gonna keep this in the box. I'm definitely gonna use this one over here. I'm gonna start, you know, I got a little bit more acquainted, you know, after working in a running store. I want to pretty much start going back on the running. There you go. The you know, this is pretty much aerodynamics, less space as possible, less weight as possible. Probably not more than 5 to 6 ounces over here, something like that. The knit is very light, very breathable all over. So it's very delicate. This is a very delicate shoe, and pretty much when I bought it, where I work at, there's employee discounts, there's membership discounts and everything. There's no sort of discounts on this shoe right here. They will not give it out, and it's pretty much you buy it, you can't return it. We can't do any like credit on stores or store credit or nothing. No money going back or nothing like that. Not that they do in the store. I mean, listen, when you get the money, you don't give it back. Credit, the store credit. That's it. Or switch up for something of equal value. On this one, you really can't do nothing. Once it's got carbon plate in it, anything that's carbon plate. Well, there's a couple of other carbon plate ones in the store where I work at. Fit to Run. Let me shout them out again. Very nice store. Love working over there. I'm just around shoes, man. I want to stick into shoes. I found love in shoes. Shoes are loving me back and everything. But you just got to give everything to universe and existence, man. You got to do right to get right. You know what I'm saying? To get the good stuff. Do good and you will get good back. Yeah, the carbon plate in there. And pretty much, when I bought it, I've been telling my boss for weeks, it's like, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. He's like, get it whenever you're going to get it. So when I told him, it's like, hey, it's time, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. He was like, let's go, let's see what you're going to do. And I did, man. Boom, carded that mother love. And the first thing he told me was like, man, you're crazy. Because even there's a lot of runners that don't even get to this level right here, and I'm not a runner like that. Now I'm going to start getting back into the running. I ran a 5K with the running crew or running club from the store this last week. I'm kind of feeling it right now in my legs and my calves, and I've been kind of hurting. I'm getting back into it, so I'm going to get back into the active. I'm always being active, but yeah, I'm going to get back into pretty much the thick of things. And yeah, got this swoosh right here on the little strap in the back. Nice pillowy over here. Listen, they try to stay as light as possible. Probably this over here might scare a lot of people for sizing, but once you got a little bit of cushioning over here in the back, nothing to worry about. Nike Air Zoom AlphaFly Next Percent right here on the tongue. Says it right there. Shoelace is very light. Listen, it's very delicate. This is a race day kind of shoe. I'm going to use it in races. I'm going to start racing. Pretty much my boss, I'm not going to mention no names, but you know who you are. If you're watching, hopefully you are. You get to watch this. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to go in and just pretty much stick with shoes. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, listen, the light went out over here, so I'm doing this on the Spark on the fly. Pun intended. People, all I have to say is thank you so much for everybody that has been leaving me messages, comments on all the other videos that I have here on the channel. They're very well taken, and I respond to all of them. And thank you everybody so much for watching. Like I said, I'm not going to stop doing the videos. I'm still going to keep on the videos. It's now whenever they come in and whenever I can do them, whenever I get that fire, that hype, you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be in all the time like when I was winning on the sneakers app and all that stuff. I was winning on the regular, probably getting even shoes over here on the regular. You get, when you search and you do good, it's like I've been saying, when you do good, stay positive and everything, all sorts like that, you will get good. You just got to give time. Pretty much. We're going into 20 minutes over here, so approaching 20 minutes, so it's going to be a good video. Pretty much that's it, people. Stay positive. There's going to be a lot of outcomes that, just come in life. Not a lot of them. You're going to get more bad than good. You just got to stay positive, chest up, chin up in every situation. Negative situations, like I said, there's going to be more negatives than positives, but when you stick through the negatives and just come out pretty much crispy clean in all those sorts of just bad situations and everything that we go through in life. And I've been going through them right now, months from now, that time being, and most likely I'm just going to keep confronting all these just crazy situations in life. You just got to stay positive, keep your head up high, do good for people, do good for those who need a helping hand, help out whenever whenever you see that people need help or whatever, you know. So stay positive, people. Thank you everybody that has reached out, left comments and everything, and I'm doing this just for everybody, you know. Stay positive, keep running in life, you know. Don't run from life, keep running through life. And when you come into a halt, you see that pretty much everything is going to be on the clear, you know. Pretty much just people stay positive, stay on everything. That traction right here. Sorry for the lighting. There you go right there, the fly plate. I'm gonna start running in this, you know. I gotta break it in a little bit before I do the crazy competitions and everything, you know. But I'm gonna start with it. Thank you so much. Yep, you got that triple sole on the triple sole. This right here would kind of catch you up a couple of inches. That's good though. It's gonna raise me up a couple of inches, you know, me being a little short guy or whatever, you know. But okay, the laces, checker flag on the laces. Nice running colors over here. These are the colors that most running shoes go for over here, and that's pretty much it. I've reached. That's what I told my boss when he pretty much charged me the shoe right here. I was like, I've reached again. I've reached hype. He's very happy about it. He just doesn't want me to have the shoe and just keep it on the box. He was like, hey, yo, wear the shoe, use the shoe. I'm gonna use it, and most definitely. Thank you, universe. Thank you. Always do good, you know. Yeah, it's still got the little cardboard in there. When time comes being and time comes to be, you know. Slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. Let's do it. Stay positive, people. More videos, more fly hype shoes coming on the way, man. They're on the way. What is it? AlphaFly shoes on the way. Let's take it like that. Slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. We did it. Let's go. Now you know it's not for show. It's for real. What's the deal? Stick with it, people. We're coming back for more. Hell yeah.